Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. Today's Friday morning. I'm just walking over to work. I'm teaching 2 Pilates classes today, and I was like, you know what? It's been so long since I've vlogged like anything to do with Pilates and teaching Pilates, whatever. Sorry, the sun is like in my eyes. That's better. So I just figured I would bring you guys to work with me today. And then, yeah, I want to just like bleed this vlog into a weekend vlog, kind of getting out of a slump, getting back into routine, but like in a cozy way over the weekend. We'll have a little catch up because it's been about a week since I vlogged. So yeah, that's what's in store, but we got to go to work first. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fall day. I'm really excited actually to just like go to the studio. I love my Pilates teacher work days. I feel like I kind of fell out of love with it a little bit for like a few months. And I don't know, I just feel ready. Oh, my camera's gonna die, great. I just feel ready to like get back into it. This is a new class that I'm taking over, so new routine. Anyways, I'm getting towards a busy street. I'm gonna go, gotta charge my phone. No, this is my camera. I'll see you guys. Thank you. You guys, this is so crazy. I'm filming on my new phone and I'm holding my phone like how you would normally hold your phone, but it's filming horizontally. This new technology is crazy, which is kind of sick though, because it means I can vlog in peace without looking like such a weirdo. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I had a lot of guilt after I ordered the new phone because I'm like not a new phone girly. I always keep my phone for a long time, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I am a content creator. This is my job. So I splurged and I like pre-ordered it or whatever. And then when it arrived, I knew it was like on its way to me. I was like, oh, I'm gonna return it. I don't need that. Like, that's so much money. But I'm glad, I'm loving this. So yeah, I'm having the best morning. I just went to Cafe Olympico and got a little coffee. There's an hour in between my first class ending and my second class starting. I'm gonna try and walk to the other studio just because it's such a beautiful day and I don't know, I just like want to be outside. I feel like if I can get and stay in the habit of being outdoors a lot now before it gets like so cold, then it's a habit that I'll be able to keep up even when the snow falls and the temperature drops. I just feel like it's so, not to be so cheesy, but like it's so good for my spirit to be outside. So anyways, I love my Fridays. Look forward to them. It's just the best. You know what, you guys, it's so funny is the way I'm holding my phone is like how I would hold my phone if I was on FaceTime. So it just looks and feels like I'm on FaceTime right now. And the coffee is making me feel so chatty. So I'm just gonna pretend like I was calling one of my besties because, okay, I just have this thing on my mind and I wanted to ask you guys, like, do you ever feel like you just can't make up your mind? Like you can't make a choice. You make a choice and like you change your mind, or you make a choice and then you second guess yourself. I feel like I do this all the time. Like so many choices, I don't know, they just like don't come easy to me. And I've been trying to figure out my relationship with teaching Pilates and making sure that it's sustainable, that it leaves room for me to still enjoy it versus like cramming it in, doing so many hours of teaching and then like it just feels like a job rather than a hobby that I used to like love and enjoy. So I cut down on some classes and then I added some. I had this noon class where I was teaching bar Pilates. So it's like a fusion of bar and Pilates. It's so fun, super high energy, like always loved teaching it. However, I didn't love the time of day because noon, it just kind of cut my day in half. I just felt like I was just waiting for noon to come around for me to start my class. And then afterwards, I just like didn't know what to do with myself. I would want to go back to a different studio because there the rooms are empty and I can use it to like practice and prep my classes for the weekend. But it involved kind of just like a lot of driving back and forth. In the summertime, when, like biking back and forth wasn't a problem, but that season is about to end, like biking season. Last weekend, we were in Niagara and I went with my aunt to her gym, which it's like more than a gym. It's like a club. They have sauna and like you can chill and relax. And honestly, the gym where I teach reformer, where I just was, it's that kind of place. It's like there's a sauna, there's chilling spots, there's like a gym that I can use. And because I work there, I get all of this for free and I've never ever used it. I've never gone in the sauna. I've never used the gym. Like I don't take advantage. So I was sitting in the car driving home and I thought to myself, now that I have this 10 a.m. class, I should cut my noon class at the other studio and then just spend the afternoon like at the gym, pamper myself, work out, go in the sauna. And then there's a really great cafe where I could go get work done afterwards because JS works from home on Fridays. So I like to be out of the house to give him his space. Anyways, so you guys, I'm literally just rambling. Like this feature on the phone is so dangerous. So I cut the class. I texted the manager and I was just like, listen, it's not working with my schedule anymore. Especially too, like I'm worried about in the wintertime getting between the two studios because I'll have to drive and it's just like, it's just a pain in the butt, you guys, okay? I'm trying to simplify my life. I'm trying to make sure my life feels easy breezy and feels lovely because that's how I want my life to feel. So I make that decision. I'm like, great. And something I'm trying to do is when I think I've made up my mind is take action right away. Like stop second guessing yourself, stop humming and hawing about a decision and just take action straight away. So that's what I did. But now I can't help but wonder if I made the right decision because I'm gonna miss the girls and I'm gonna miss that class. And now it means that I'm only teaching reformer and I'm only teaching 3 classes a week. And I'm like, oh, is that enough? Like, what does this mean for my income? Like, just really second guessing myself. So I don't know. That's what's currently going on in my brain. Something I've been trying to tell myself is just like, make a decision and live with it. And just trust that every decision you make is the right one. Because if it's the choice you made, it's the choice you got to live with. So you have to believe it's the right choice, you know? Anyways, we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm back home. It's like, what, 1:40. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with myself. I'm waiting for the oven to preheat to make lunch. We've been doing Factor for a few weeks now, and honestly, it's amazing. It's like such a time saver. They're so delicious. There's only been one recipe that like I didn't love, and it's just because it had too much onions in it because I don't like onions. But everything is seriously so good. I'm just like, I find after I teach, I'm so tired that like I don't even know what to do with myself. And it's also this weird thing where I get so much adrenaline when I teach that it kind of curbs my appetite. But I need to force myself to eat. Otherwise, I just get super, super tired and like hangry. Like I go from 0 to 100 basically, or from 100 to 0. Anyway, fun fact about my household is we don't have a microwave. So I'm heating this up in the oven. It just takes some time. I'm gonna go meet up with my stepmom later. We're gonna go grab a coffee, which will be nice. But yeah, I told you guys that I need some like getting out of a slump action. So there's definitely things that I wanna do. I just need to figure out like my plan of attack. But you know what? I think I'm looking at it. Let me show you. This is the current state of my apartment. You guys see all of this laundry, dress shirts. I spilled chocolate on the couch, so I washed the cover. I have to put that back on. This is all clean, needs to be folded, and this should be dry by now. And then there's even more laundry to do. Crazy. So I feel like I should just get started with that. Maybe I'll put a podcast on and just start tackling the laundry. Can't get over what a beautiful day it is. The way the sunlight is pouring in. This is something that I'm so grateful for in this apartment is everything is so light and we get such beautiful natural light that honestly the effect it has on my mood is just incredible. This song by Morgan Wallen, Just in Case, it like has crack in it for me. I'm obsessed with that song. It just like, I can't explain it. I just love it. I just love it. I'll pause it though for copyright reasons, but give it a listen. It's so good. So I'm just making like a enhanced water. These little, oh, there's still stuff. It's 4:30. I'm about to take a relaxing bath because I'm dead. Anyway, these from Bloom, they're like gut enhancing hydration powders. I don't know. They taste really good and I like how they make me feel. Apparently you can get them at Costco. I'm gonna just stir, 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 and then I'm gonna add my ice. I forget if I said, but JS is he went to go see his dad and he brought Maggie, which is kind of nice because now I get some alone time, which I don't know, I just feel like I need. I've been very around people the last like week and stuff, so. I'm gonna take a bath. I haven't had a bath like all summer, but now that, ooh, okay, broken. I'm gonna add some little Epsom salts. My body is so sore. I really gave my all for the 2 classes today. This is what I'm currently reading. So I'm just excited to like have a little cozy, chill, relaxing moment. Like I told you guys, we've been on the go. I vlogged last weekend was Thanksgiving. We were traveling and road trip, and I just feel like I haven't had a chance to like come back to myself and come back to routine and like self-care and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm really wanting to do this weekend, and it starts today. It starts right now. This is goals, dinner goals. JS is so cute. He ordered me dinner because I'm alone. So I got Tran Vietnamese food. It's the best. It's so good, so fresh. I got a little spring roll as well. I'm so excited to dive into my dinner. And I'm gonna watch Bride Wars because I've never seen this movie and I'm in my bride era, so. Just like let it be known that with my takeout and my movie and the window open and it's cold, I am so happy. And I scrubbed myself down like a baby. So I seriously just feel like a new person and I'm gonna enjoy my little evening. I'm waiting for JS. I guess I can switch to the driver's seat. We're at this like motorcycle place because he was getting the Vespa serviced. So he's gonna take the Vespa home and then I'm gonna continue on for my adventure. You smell like a dog. Oh, you really smell dog-like. Usually you smell good to me, but now you smell like a stinky dog. Oh, Jess is back. I taught 2 reformer classes this morning. I'm feeling so good. I slept so well. Like I really feel back to myself. I feel really good. My butt hurts so badly though from the classes I did yesterday.
What?
I'm vlogging. I've got to go. She's already there.
Yeah. I'm just picking up the dog right now. Picking up you. Yeah. You're a dog.
And I also just feel like I've kind of fallen back in love with teaching, which is such a good feeling. I feel like maybe doing less is the key, but now we'll only be doing 3. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm gonna drive over to meet my friend Michaela. We're going shopping at TNT, which is like an Asian grocery like superstore. It's massive. She goes there a lot and she like knows what to get and she knows all this stuff. So she's gonna show me around and this is gonna be like our little hangout. So that's gonna be so fun. Anyway, she's already there, so I'm late. I gotta go, but I'm 5 minutes away from it, so let's just go. I'm craving, I think they have a drink bar if I'm not mistaken, and I'm craving like a juicy, stacked up, creamy, fun matcha. I'm hoping they'll have something like that. And I also am hungry, and I know they have, I've run in and out of TNT because I've gone to their hot bar, and they have those really good bao buns. So I think I'm gonna get one of those and a matcha, and that'll fuel me for the shopping. Anyway, I'm gonna turn my camera off so that I can drive safely. I'm back home and I want to show you guys everything I got at TNT. I spent $140 and I got some good stuff. Definitely a lot of impulse purchases just because like it was my first time and there's stuff that's new to me. Let's run through it really quick. We're gonna start with the frozen stuff because it's been in my car for a while and I don't want it to get too thawed out. I got 3 different types of frozen fruit blends. I've been loving having smoothies in the morning, so this is gonna be so fun. Pomegranate juice cubes, dragon fruit. I'm really excited to try this. I feel like it's gonna feel like an acai bowl. And tropical fruit blend, mango, pineapple, dragon fruit, guava, and papaya. This is gonna be so fun in the morning, especially as it's starting to get colder outside. I feel like these will feel very like tropical and fun. And then the last frozen thing, oh no, 2 more frozen things. I got these frozen dumplings. I feel like these will just be good for in a pinch if I don't know, if you like don't know what to eat for dinner, you just pop these on the stove. The last frozen thing I got was this mango ice cream. They had so many different types of ice cream, popsicles, a lot of fruity flavors, and they were all so tempting, but Michaela has tried these before. She said it actually just tastes like you're eating a mango. So I thought that was really fun. It looks like they have kind of like a juice in the middle. So I'll let you guys know. Okay, other grocery things. I just got 2 cans of coconut milk. These are so good in smoothies. I got avocados, a pomelo. I've never tried this before, so this will be fun. I got eggs, which is just standard boring. Oh, and then I got this sugar-free oolong like iced tea. So this will be nice to keep in the fridge just for like a little pick-me-up. This is something fun. This is new and exciting. It's cold brew concentrate. They had a bigger box that like showed how it worked and I was so intrigued by the box, but I just bought the small one to try it first. This is coconut flavor. We could try this together tomorrow. It looks like you just pour it in and like add it to milk and you have a latte. So we'll see if it's any good. Water, coffee bean, concentrated coffee liquid, artificial flavor. I don't know. we'll give it a try tomorrow. I got 2 little candy things. I mostly got these for JS because he loves candy. High chews. And then these are Hawthorne candies. They had this whole section of Hawthorne, like fruit, kind of like fruit roll-ups or like fruit snacks and little candies. I have no idea what a Hawthorne is. I'm guessing it's some kind of fruit. So we'll try these. We'll see if they're any good. They just looked really cute. And I was like, you know what? Let's try. That's everything for food. They had little stationery bits and bobs just like lying around. And these were so cute. Little sticky notes. I'm actually almost out of sticky notes. And I'm like, you know what? Let me write on cute ones and then white out. Too cute to pass up. Definitely just like a little impulse buy. Oh, you guys, the beauty section, I could have spent forever there and just wanting to try everything. This, they just sold there. I've been wanting to try the Marvis toothpaste and I felt like the price there was good. This was $11, which actually, come to think of it, for toothpaste is a little crazy, but whatever. Impulse buy, we'll give it a try. This felt like a really good deal. It's a 20 pack of sheet masks. I got the hydrating ones. This was only $10. So cute, this little Hello Kitty baby toothbrush. And this I actually got to clean my engagement ring because I've noticed like with hand cream and stuff, like it gets a little yucky. And I've heard that the best thing to clean it is like a soft bristle toothbrush. So I thought this was perfect and cute and just, I don't know, it was fun. I bought a little hand cream. I really just bought this one to keep it in the car and it felt like a dupe of L'Occitane because it comes in like a, what's it called? Like a steel tube. I'm talking really fast because I really have to pee. Let's try it. And the last thing I got was some body wash. I brought back a loofah from Greece and I find the bar soap on the loofah, it just doesn't have the same effect. So I wanted to get a liquid body soap. This one was on sale and I smelt it and I just loved the smell. It smells like bananas at the spa. I know that sounds weird, but that's how I would describe it and it smells really good. So that's my TNT haul. That was so fun. We grabbed a matcha, we grabbed lunch. Like it was just a really cool activity. I would definitely go back there. I don't know if I had a recipe in mind or just for general grocery shopping. The produce section was insane. And so was the meat section. I just wasn't in the headspace for like essentials. I was in the headspace for fun stuff. So that's what I got. It's 3:30. JS is working on his accounting stuff and I have like productive stuff that I could do or I could take a nap. So I'm gonna figure out what it is that I want to do. I feel like I should take a nap, but I don't really like taking naps. It's like, I know I would feel better if I did, but I have to like force myself to go lie down. So, I don't know. Oh my God, it's so hot. What was I thinking? Whew. Okay, my face is still like a bit red from the sauna, but that was so nice. We have a little like timer. It's like one of those sand timers in the sauna, but it doesn't work properly. So it told me that I had been in there for like 7 minutes and I was like, how is time passing so slow? I'm dying. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little bored. Like I read for a little bit, but then it gets too hot and I can't focus. And I was just like lying there and I'm like, okay. Anyways, I come out and I check the time because I'd had enough and I was in there for 20 minutes. So the timer sabotaged me, but it was really nice. I feel like I've just been kind of pampering myself the last 2 days and it feels really good. Tomorrow I'm going to take care of cleaning up the apartment and giving that some pampering because it's starting to stress me out. There's like stuff everywhere and in my little workout corner there's like a bunch of dust on the floor. Tomorrow's problem. I just used this exfoliating toner from 3 Shits. I'm gonna load up on skincare. It's so crazy, like, oh wait, it's self-tanner. It's self-tanner. I was gonna say like, I didn't even wear makeup. Like what is this crap on my face? But self-tanner. Let's do a little glazing milk. I bought this stuff and then I couldn't believe how much I spent on it. And now I never use it because I'm like, it's too expensive. I can't use it. Like, so silly. But I have to say, it is very nice. So Jess and I are going on a little date night tonight. I'm so excited because you guys are gonna laugh or like roll your eyes. But we don't really go on dates very often or like date nights. And the reason why, I'm gonna blame it all on Maggie, because if she can't stay alone, it's like we can't even go out for dinner together. And when I actually stop and think about that, it makes me really sad because I don't know, I just feel like going out and having experiences together that don't just involve bringing Maggie everywhere, which is fine. Like, it's fine. It's been my life for almost 5 years. But like, it's kind of silly and like, it makes me a little bit sad when I stop to think of like, I don't know the last time that I went to a restaurant with my boyfriend, who I'm engaged to, in Montreal that like wasn't for my birthday or his birthday. And even his birthday, I think we ate outside and brought Maggie. Like, that's just, it's silly. It's really silly, but it's the way it is. Anyway, I kind of cracked the other night and I was just like, we haven't been on a date. Like, I actually don't remember the last time that we went out for dinner together. And I was like, this weekend, we're going out for dinner together. Like, let's find someone to watch the dog and let's go. Because anyway, I just like, you guys know this about me. I hate asking for help. And then the thought of like paying for someone to watch her and to go out for dinner, like, I don't know, it feels useless, even though it's definitely not useless. Like, it's something we should do. But I also haven't found like a good dog sitter, like a paid dog sitter in my neighborhood. And so the couple that we use, we found them on Rover, they moved and they live completely opposite side of the city too. So it's just like, everything's a pain in the butt. And when it's a pain in the butt, it's just easier to stick with status quo. And thank God, I love my status quo. Like, I like staying in, I like watching a movie with him. I like just doing average, regular things. But I do think making an effort from time to time is important. And it's so funny because every like couple that you hear on a podcast or like Instagram advice, whatever, they're all like weekly date night, weekly date night. And you see people who have literally 4 children and they make time for a weekly date night, and we have none and we don't do it. But all of that to say, we're going out tonight. And we had an appointment, we had a reservation at a really nice steak restaurant that we've been to a few times that we really like. And I was looking forward to that, but it was also the kind of thing where I was like, ugh, I could also just stay home. Like, I'm lazy. I don't help my case. I'm lazy. I like to be in sweatpants on the weekend and stay home. But I didn't say that to him. I didn't tell him. So he made the reservation, and then, I don't know, like an hour or two ago, he was like, Zoe, come here. He was like, what if we went to the movies instead? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. I think we've only been to the movies together twice in our entire relationship. One time was to see House of Gucci, which we walked out of because it was terrible and I was not feeling well. And another time was to see like Secrets of Dumbledore or whatever, which I also didn't really like that movie. So I'm excited to go to the movies. I'm excited to just like be cozy, like skincare on the face and get popcorn. We're gonna do VIP so you can like order food to your thing. We'll have dinner there. And this is gonna be the perfect date night, like cozy, elevated. It's so funny because it's just a version of what we usually do on the weekends at home, outside, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. So that's why I'm not worried about like getting glam. I'm just worried about getting cozy. Really quick, I wanted to show you guys this body skincare from Maylis that I've been using. It's really nice. It's supposed to like help with cellulite and stuff, which I do have on my, I'm just laughing because it's like we all have cellulite and I know it's not a big deal, but yeah. Anyway, I feel weird talking about all of that, but your girl's got cellulite and I don't know why it's making me laugh because I'm uncomfortable to talk about body stuff. Whether or not this helps remains to be seen, but it feels very nice on the body and it smells really good. So I've been using that. La la la. I can't show you guys me putting it on, so I guess I'll just turn off the camera. Oh, that's that, you guys. I'm drinking a blue tea from Teas, just like a little herbal tea. I have an hour to kill before we need to leave and I don't know what to do with myself. With the FaceTime camera.
It's great. I don't know what you call it, a FaceTime camera. Is that how it's called?
Because it's like I'm holding the phone like we're on FaceTime.
Right, and the other person's using the horizontal thing.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a new phone.
The movie we're watching.
Took time to notice.
So this is coming from r/wedding planning. It's 2 years old now, titled, I Hate My Wedding Dress. I, 33 female, just bought what I thought was my dream dress.
Happy Sunday, guys. I literally feel like this whole vlog is just like POV, we're on FaceTime together because I just have so many things that I want to chat about, so many things to say. Before we get into it, look where I am. So gorgeous. The water is literally sparkling. I'm in the West Island and TBH, I'm not sure what body of water this is. We could check. I'm not very good with geography. Oh, of course it is. It's the St. Lawrence River. That's what I figured it was, but then I was like, I don't want to say it and be wrong. Anyways, I just came for a drive this morning because I had to drop something off, and then I realized on my way here that I could come by the water and just, I don't know. I just wanted to see it. It was so beautiful. I'll tell you guys about the errand afterwards, but while it's all fresh in my mind, I wanted to just like, I don't know, chat about some wedding stuff because I'm listening to this podcast and it's just got my mind spinning, and I feel like it goes back to what I was telling you guys on Friday about like inability to make a decision and like second guessing yourself or myself after I make a decision. So anyway, let's chat. Let's strap in. I'm drinking a Nutella coffee in my little Healthy and Wealthy to-go mug. And I'm in such a good mood today. I seriously feel myself just really, really coming back to myself, and I can't even explain like why I felt like I was in a slump, and I don't even think it matters. Like, I don't even think it matters. The one thing that I feel frustrated about is, and I would love to know if you guys feel this way, is like, why do I feel like I'm up and then I'm down and then I'm up and then I'm down? And I know it's normal. However, I just feel like this past lull and like little slump lasted a little longer than I would have liked. And I don't know, maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. I just wish I could feel this good every day. And I don't know if that's even realistic. So I get in the car and I turn on, like I open my Spotify to like pick a podcast because I just love listening to podcasts when I drive. And there's this podcast I used to listen to all the time called Two Hot Takes, and they do like Reddit stories. And then I had to stop listening to it because I just found it was making me feel really negative. Like it was all these stories about like terrible mothers or terrible fathers, terrible family members, terrible partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, whatever. And like everybody was terrible. I felt like the podcast was making me view the world really negatively because it was like listening to these dramatic stories about people acting like assholes. So I decided to stop listening to it, even though it was like almost addicting. It's been well over a year since I've listened to this podcast. However, I do like the hosts. Like as people, like I'm, endeared to the hosts, and they were engaged at the last point that I was listening. And then they popped up on my Spotify because I think I'm still like following the podcast, and they got married and they were doing an episode of like on wedding stories. And I was like, okay, I have to listen. I want to hear their wedding update. Like maybe I'll get back into it. So I press play on the podcast. Anyway, it's nothing like bad, but I press play on the podcast and they're like, we're back from our wedding. Like so exciting. And then they were like, it's so crazy because we were thinking about eloping and we're so glad we did a wedding. And then they were kind of like, if you are thinking about eloping, like maybe you should consider having a wedding. And I was like, well, great. Anyway, there's no going back. And I am so set in our decision to elope, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like there's little tiny moments where I'm like, oh, am I gonna regret not doing a wedding? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I just had that thought for a moment. One thing that's been making me have that thought a little bit more is since I bought my dress. If you guys haven't seen my latest wedding update, I did buy my dress. I love it. I literally, at least once a day, I go and look at the photos on my phone and I'm like, oh. And we're having a photographer and everything. So I know that our elopement and our wedding is going to feel so special and it will be immortalized by a professional photographer. But there's a little part of me, and I guess maybe this is very vain, but I'm like, oh my gosh, my dress is so beautiful. I feel so beautiful in my dress. I worry that I'm missing out on an opportunity for more people to see me in that dress. And I know that's like so silly, but the dress feels so special that I'm like, oh, is what I'm planning special enough for this dress? Or does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's like, this dress is so incredible. Like, maybe this dress deserves to be seen on the dance floor. This dress deserves to be worn on the dance floor. Like, I don't know. There will be no dance floor. But I know it's fine. Like, there's going to be photos and like, I'm going to have my special moment. I'm going to do a first look with JS. So like, I'm going to get all these special moments out of it. It's just a thought that I've been having since purchasing the dress. So then I open this podcast and they're like saying, don't elope, you should have a wedding. And I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, it's too late. There is no going back and I don't want to go back. Like, if I really think about it, I hate it when I'm filming in the car and then I'm parked next to someone and then they go. But yeah, when I actually think like logically about it, I'm so happy with our decision. And then it's funny because, you know, they did their intro and they're so happy and I'm so happy for them. And then they go into like the wedding drama stories and I was like, oh yeah, this is what I don't want. This is what I don't want. So it's all good. Last night at the movies was so fun. I was like a little kid, you guys. And I was joking with JS. I was like, I'm like a hermit who hasn't been out of the house because I don't think I've been to the VIP cinema in years. I think I've only been once, if I'm not mistaken, or at least I've only been once where I like ordered food and all this stuff. And it was in 2018, like right when VIP came out. That was the first time I went. So last night we go and it was like, oh my gosh, you got the seat, that thing, like the footrest that lifts and they bring you your food and people were drinking these like ginormous cocktails. It was such a vibe. And I was like giggling. I was like, oh my God, like seriously, like a girl who's never been let out of the house. And I'm like, oh my God, like fangirling over the VIP experience. We ordered so much food. We ordered too much food. It was so fun. It was a perfect little date night. It was so cozy. When I came out of the bathroom and I was wearing like the biggest hoodie ever and sweatpants, JS was like, you're going dressed like that? And I was like, yeah. And then the movie finishes, I get up and I've got all this popcorn in my lap. But it was so fun. It was like, I don't know. I just loved it. The movie was pretty cute too. It's not the type of movie like you need to see at the movie theater. Like you could wait until it comes onto streaming and it was just like a cute, fun watch. But it was also nice to go to the movies and see that. The thing about going to the movies is it makes you want to go back, especially when you see the trailers. I feel like there's so many good movies coming out. So definitely want to go to the movies more. And I told myself I would go to the movies by myself as part of like a little fall bucket list. I feel like I need to go VIP and have dinner and everything because that was so premium. So the reason I came out here, and I just realized I looked at my seat and I already dropped the thing off, so I can't show you guys, but I came out here to drop something off for the Toronto meetup. Basically, I'm working with a Montreal company. They do like custom embroidery and they have really, really cool stuff. It's called the Roan Edit, and I'll just put a picture on the screen. I ordered a makeup bag from them, and it has my initials on it. For the meetup in Toronto, I wanted to do like a really, really nice gift for the people who come and just like have that included in the ticket. So we're doing a Pilates class all together. I'm not teaching it because I'm way too nervous. So I have a girl who's going to teach the class. She's also helping me organize the event. And then we're gonna do like an hour of mingling afterwards. Everyone who comes will get a gentle productivity planner, and they are going to get one of these makeup bags. And the makeup bags, we're gonna have healthy and wealthy embroidered on it. And then I did like a special deal. The first 10 people who bought their ticket also get their initials. So my bag already had the initials on it, but it didn't say healthy and wealthy. And I need to match with you guys. So I just came and dropped it off at her office so that she can put the healthy and wealthy on my bag. And then I will pick up all of the bags and bring them to Toronto for the event. I'm so excited. I'm so proud and grateful because the event sold out in 2 days. Now there's only 20 spots, but I wasn't even sure if 20 people would be interested. And you guys, I hesitated so much I knew I wanted to do this. I started the planning process and I just was stalling and hesitating because there was a big part of me that just wanted to cancel. And I already paid a deposit for the teacher and the help planning the event. And then I paid the deposit on the studio. And I was still, there was a part of me that was like, I'm going to take the L on those things and just pull back because I was so scared that no one would show up. Ended up selling out in 2 days. So it's so silly. The fears that I have in my mind and the limitations that I put on myself are so crazy, but I'm so thankful to those 20 people in Toronto and surrounding area. Like one person messaged me and she was like, I'm going to drive 3 hours to come to this event. Like, what? I'm so grateful for that. And we're going to have so much fun. I booked the hotel this morning. I booked the train, and it's just going to be such a nice little weekend for me, a little getaway. And then the highlight being this event, to meet you guys, to give you guys a hug, to do Pilates together. The Pilates is just an icebreaker. Really, what I'm excited for is to squeeze you guys and see you holding your gentle productivity planners and your new healthy and wealthy makeup bags. Like, it's gonna be so fun. I've been filming for 13 minutes. Like, what is wrong with me? This vlog is gonna be 3 hours long. I feel like I'm gonna test out. So YouTube launched this feature. I need to get going because I'm late. I have brunch in 20 minutes and I'm 30 minutes from downtown. Thank you for being beautiful, lake. River. What was I about to say? YouTube launched a new feature where you can do A/B testing on your thumbnails. Not your thumbnails. That's been around for a while. The A/B thumbnail testing, which is sick. But now it's titles. They launched A/B title testing. And I feel like I want to do a test title. Because usually my titles are always the same. It's like vlog, blah, 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 blah. Getting out of a slump, whatever. But I want to test a title that's like POV, we're on FaceTime together all weekend. I feel like it will make my video perform more poorly. I feel like people won't click on it as much, but I feel like it's funny. If you saw that title, let me know in the comments, because with the A/B, it like sends it to some people. It like randomly selects. Some people will see title A, some people will see title B. So if you got the POV title, let me know in the comments, and then I'll be able to see if it, like, you can see the percentage click through. So you can see like which one people like better. And it's the same with the thumbnails. It's really cool. Like I can do a three photo thumbnail, or I could do a 4 photo thumbnail, or I could do a single photo. And then you can see like which one people like better. Usually they're pretty even, because I feel like with my videos, they just reach like the same audience consistently. My videos don't like get broadcasted to a new audience that much. I feel like that's usually the case with like vlogs and stuff. So it's like, the people who watch my videos, like no matter what the thumbnail looks like, you're kind of clicking. I feel like that's my takeaway from the testing. I'm going to go to jail for how long this video is, but it's been a minute since I've done like a nice long juicy vlog. So I hope you're enjoying. Comment something red if you're watching this part of the video. I do think I'm going to need to stop. Oh, let's turn on the car. I'm going to need to close this vlog off at some point. I wanted to clean the house this afternoon. We'll see if I get around to it. And I also really, really, really need to take the time to do a budgeting reset, but I might make the budgeting reset like my first task on Monday. So maybe I'll start a new vlog tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to see my friends for brunch. That's going to be so fun. TBD if this vlog continues or if it ends here. If it ends here, I love you. Thanks for watching. And if it continues, I hope you enjoy. Probably if it continues, it's clips of me cleaning my house. So where am I going?